Hey, what's up, everybody? Time for another game theory video. If you like the videos, like, subscribe, comment, share. Support the channel if you can. I appreciate it. Thanks. Super like, super chat, PayPal, Patreon, where the fuck it is. Let's do a little bit of a talk about Terry. I'm just gonna show a picture of myself because I just took a shower. Don't feel like getting on camera. My thoughts on Terry. I didn't get him, but I mean, if you want to donate to the channel, I guess for me to get him, I guess I could. But thoughts on Terry in Street Fighter 6. I like all the cheap little pops. There's some love thrown into him, I think. I think it's cute. I like it. And, they even tried to throw some new spins on him with his level 3, which is, normally I would not be a fan of giving a character new moves. But as I said before, I don't hate his level 3. It's okay. I wouldn't have minded if they gave him a little bit of love for that blue laser beam, Neo Geo Battle Coliseum, whatever the King of Fighter game that was in. It's only been in a couple games, I think, but whatever. But his level 3, it's a little busy, but I don't hate it. And, they tried to fit in his moves, in a kind of fun way. But I do want to talk about, stuff that I hate, and it just shows off stuff that I hate about this new generation of games, right? So, of course, I hate the fucking, God, I hate the fucking homogenization of just my jab, it doesn't even hit you. Like, God forbid we have moves that whiff characters. And it's so strange to me. And it points and it just like sticks out like a sore thumb that you throw in these cute little things for Terry. Like his fireball can go under a character's fireball, which is kind of cool and cute, I think, right? But guess what? God forbid a jab misses any character in this game. We don't even have to touch the character, can hit them. I hate the way the poking works in this game. I hate the way that they just gave him an overhead because God forbid a character can't do drive rush into an overhead and link off of it. It just homogenizes the game when you make every character use the system in the same way. It's terrible. And another thing that stuck out to me again, and I say it again, I fucking hate they gave him a jump medium punch that juggles. Why? Do you remember back in Super Turbo when something like this, let's emphasize it here. Do you remember back in Super Turbo when Ryu having a jump strong that actually juggled you, like with M. Bison as well? That was something special. Now we have fucking Street Fighter 6. Oh, Akuma's jump medium punch can juggle now too. It's like, oh, okay. Oh, Ken's jump medium punch can juggle now too. What the fuck? That's one of the things that makes Ryu special, dude. Oh, hey, Terry, let's give him a jump medium punch that juggles. Why not? Why? This is going to blow your mind, and I've showed it in videos before. Do you know that going from Super to Super Turbo, guess what? There are actually instances where old school Super Ryu and his jump strong is actually better than new Ryu, right? Even though you think of, and I do agree in Super Turbo, I think Ryu's jump strong does too much damage in Super Turbo. I don't think he should be able to get half-life off a jump strong. I think that's obnoxious. But there are instances where old school Super Ryu, his jump strong is better. Because guess what? As you can see, the second part of the hitbox of Ryu's jump strong in Super Turbo, the priority, I'm going to say priority just to get people mad, isn't that amazing, right? And the hang time on the move is actually not that long. Whereas if you think about old Ryu, look at the hurt box on this move, the hitbox, hurt box, the priority of this move, it's insane. And the move lasts for almost his entire jump, which means that you check people for free, right? Even Vega, if Vega's wall diving, he can't even fucking throw you from a lot of distances because the move has such a massive hitbox and it's such a massive check, right? And the opponent in some instances has to even still respect it on the ground, right? So what I'm getting at there is that you don't have to give every character the same fucking tools, right? I just hate that homogenization of games. Terry, why do you need to give Terry a jump strong like Ryu? Why does Ken need to have it? Why does Akuma need to have it? It bothers me about games. Why does every character have to have a stand jab that hits you ducking, even if it's visually deceptive like this? Especially when you added something in like, wow, now we can have Terry's fireballs can actually go under your fireball, which is actually really cool and cute for the character. And finally, something that I want to talk about, and it wasn't my idea, and this just goes to show I can respect other people's ideas. when I've talked about that I hate EX moves and that every character has basically the same EX move, right? It's like, oh, this is my powerful version of the moves. EX moves should actually be special. And this isn't my idea, but it just goes to show that, if you can come up with a good idea, I can appreciate it. I like it. I think his name is Boslisk. If I'm saying your name wrong, I apologize, dude. I know you've commented on the channel a long time. My English is just bad. I don't think that's English. I'm just an idiot. Boslisk, whatever. So we were talking about, man, my chair is fucking squeaky, dude. We were talking about what would be a unique move for Terry in a Street Fighter game like this, right? Because I like the idea of EX moves being different from your super, right? Right? Keep super special, but give a versatile meter, for your versatile moves, which is something I said I would have even done in a video game. But where Street Fighter 6 fails is that you just have every move has an EX version of a move, right? And it's terrible. So what the Basilisk guy, whatever, said, he said, what if Terry's lane switch, instead of it being a target combo, was his EX move, right? So we have whatever. Imagine this is blah, 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 right? And while you're lane switching, this can be your EX move. It slowly drains the meter instead of it being a target combo. And I was like, oh, so it could be like a parry then. So just like characters, you have your parry and your meter slowly drains. Terry has a unique EX move where he lane switches. And now the drive bar slowly drains, right? While he's outside of bounds and you can't hit him. Guess what? That's a fucking amazing idea. I love that idea. Right? I'm totally on board. I've made those videos about how I would change Street Fighter, how I would give characters, interesting EX moves, all that kind of stuff. Instead of just giving every EX move, oh, it's a more powerful version of my special move. Oh, it's my special move, but it juggles now. Oh, it's my special move, but it's actually invincible now, even though it used to be invincible in the first place, right? I hate the way the EX moves work. EX moves should actually be special and unique to the character. So, Terry, if I was making I guess it could be a reworked Street Fighter game, King of Fighter game, CVS, whatever you want to call it. I love the Basilisk guy's idea. If you didn't come up with them, fuck you for stealing someone else's idea. But I love that idea. That's a fucking awesome idea. I would if I was making Street Fighter 6 and redoing the EX moves, and EX moves always had to be special to the character, I would totally be like, make it work. I love that idea. Terry's EX move is boom. He goes out of bounds, and just say it just slowly is draining the bar. It doesn't have to drain a full bar at first, but when he goes out of bounds, it's just slowly draining, right? That's a fucking amazing idea. That would be a unique way to give Terry a unique EX move. I fucking love that idea. I just got to gush over it because, if you can come up with a good idea, I'm for it. Another guy, he had that Rolento idea. Interesting idea. Don't know how logically it would work in a game, but I think the idea is interesting, so I would play around with it. The other guy, I know he had some ideas for some characters. Didn't think they were that good, but I appreciate it. You know what I mean? You got to throw things, got to have a conversation. But anyway, I just think of that. I mean, like, wow, that would be instead of giving Terry an EX move or instead of giving Terry a target combo for a lane switch, which is cute in its own way, and it's kind of cute how they gave him his, is it called the fire kick? I forget what it's called in King of Fire. It's launch kick, they had some cute ideas to make stuff work, but I think the way the EX bar works, drive rush bar, whatever the fuck they call it, I guess in Street Fighter 6, it just goes to show it's a drop ball because the Basilisk guy idea is so much better. I think that would be a really interesting idea to give Terry. Be like, hey, he's got a lane switch, he's invincible, but guess what? It's draining your bar really quick when you use it, so you got to figure out what you're going to do. But that would have been a more cute pop for me, a cute, cheap pop for me. So anyway, remember, if you like the videos, like, subscribe, comment, share, support the channel if you want. I appreciate it. Thanks. The end.